should have been here earlier, but we are here now. First, let me introduce myself. I'm from Okakiama, and it's very close to Iguangwe. I was born in Okakiama. I grew up in Benin, and I really grew up in America, the place I've lived in the last 30 years. I live in America. The reason what brought me here is because I have a desire to serve you, my people. I'm very comfortable in America. I love my life in America. But you can't live in America forever. Because home is home. There's nothing like home. No matter where you go, you have to come back home. And you can't come to darkness. You can't come to bad roads. You can't come to home where there are no schools for our children, where there are no hospitals for our children, where there are no ambulances to take our sick, our wounded to the hospital. You have a home that you can be proud of. And not just for me, but for you and for everyone. That is why I decided to enter politics. But I didn't want to just be like those others that have been serving these areas in PDP and APC. I wanted to be different. I wanted to join a political party that has not been corrupted. PDP, as you know very well, brought Boko Haram, that is killing people everywhere. Fulani herdsmen, APC kind of brought them in. And right now people are starving. There is insecurity everywhere. People are not safe. There is hunger everywhere. Farmers can't go to farm in most places and farm safely because we have insecurity. So I decided to join a party called ADC, African Democratic Party, with the handshake symbol. The handshake symbol. So I decided to join that party because I want to be different. I don't want to come before you, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, my children, and make empty promises like they have been making all these years. They have always come before you and tell you lies. They tell you things they will not do. Like I was talking to Enobie, he said, look at all these electrical wires, look at all these poles. They brought them, but we don't have light. That is deception. For those of you who speak the name, they lied to you. They have not achieved anything, they have not done anything, and they will not do anything. I know it's election time. They will come again if they haven't already tried and try to give you $10,000, $10,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 2,000 naira, because they think you are all fools, but you are not fools. You will not be fools. So you are also at all. It will not be, God will not allow it. And because you know better, you'll see what they can do and what they can't do. You know the difference. And that difference is to vote for someone that has no selfish interest. Someone that will not take your money to go build mansions for himself. Someone that will not take your money to send his children overseas while your children can't go to school. Someone that will go and treat himself like Buhari in London and stay more and spend more time than he needs to stay to govern the country. Because there are no good hospitals. So whenever he gets sick, he goes to London to treat himself. Why not build hospitals here? Why not build clinics here? Why not train doctors here? Why do you have to go spend? I live in America. You know how much it takes? If you spend 1 week in a hospital, you will spend almost $100,000, not naira. In 1 week, if Buhari is going to spend months in hospital, you know how much he's spending? How much of your money is waiting in London, in England? Lots of money. But if he spends that money to build hospitals and train our children to be doctors here, that money will be saved to construct those roads and to make sure the lights are working. But he won't do that because they are very selfish and corrupt. Very corrupt. very, very corrupt. PDP will come here. APC will come here. They will tell you things they will do. But will they do it? Will they do it? No. Will they do it? No. They won't. Because they have not done so in the past and they will not do so now. They will take caterpillars to come and pave your roads. Because they feel it's time to influence you, to make you think that they are the right people to lead you. My brothers, sisters, and elders, they are not the right people because they've never been and will never be. I stand before you to ask for your vote because I have good intentions towards you. Like I told you, I don't have to be here. I could be in America right now, enjoying the good life. But what good is that to me if my people here can't even have these simple things like electricity, clean water, good roads, and every time you turn, you are battling with mosquitoes because the government is not doing anything to make sure the people can have good life. So we have to change that. Look at our youth, our able-bodied youth. We don't want them to join bad gangs. We don't want them to become criminals. We want them to grow up to be good citizens of this country. How can we do that? How do we do that? By educating them, by training them to be somebody, to be leaders of tomorrow. But these current leaders don't care. They've never cared. They will come by here, they will rather use them as thugs, political thugs, than train them. Because that's how they see them, as thugs. They don't care about them. They don't care about their future. But I stand before you to tell you that I care. Give me the chance, give me the opportunity. I will show you. I will show you how it can be done. We don't have electricity here, yet we have oil in this land. Do you know you can make electricity with oil? We have lots of it. Do you know you can make electricity with natural gas? We have lots of it. Do you know we can make electricity with water, hydro? We have lots of it. Do you know we can make electricity with the sun, the abundant sun? We have lots of it. Do you know we can make electricity with the wind? Yes, we have lots of that. But the government is not investing in these things to make sure we make these things possible. Either they don't know how to do it, or they don't care. Because they are satisfied with importing generators for you all to buy. Because they are becoming millionaires overnight by bringing generators for you guys to buy. They don't care about improving the light, the electric system in this country, the power sources in this country, even though the sources are here. There is oil in this land. There is oil in Orion and Luo there. They have petroleum. Petroleum. They have oil. In Uroko Sanoa, in Orion, they have oil. But do you see the impact here? I look around, I don't see development. You should enjoy the surplus from those oil. Nigeria produces 1.6 million barrels a day. They have 2.3 million barrels a day in the budget. They are making money, but you don't see it around here. So we need to change that, change the leaders. Do not vote for PDP, do not vote for APC, because they are taking you back in the primitive days. When this country, let me tell you, when I was growing up in this country, they had intra-city bus services, they had good roads in Benin. But look, the roads are all bad everywhere. No buses anymore. You have everything has gone backward because you are continually voting for bad leaders. But you have an opportunity to change that. How do you do that? By voting for me to represent you in the Federal House of Representatives, to represent Oriomo and the world there.
Arise and shine.
February 16, 2019, less than a month away, is another chance for you to make that change. Do not let anyone anyone take advantage of your voting right. The voting right that the Constitution, the power that the Constitution gives you to vote is to vote out bad leaders. But if you don't use it well, you will continue to have the same bad leaders that will go there and not represent your interest. Because they feel, they'll say, oh, those that village, don't worry, don't worry. When the election time comes, we know what to do. We will just give them money. That money will only feed you for 1 or 2 days. But will it train your children?
No.
Will it train? I didn't hear. Will it train your children? No. Will it provide you hospitals? No. Will it give you ambulances to take your children or wounded to the hospital? No. It's about time. It's time for a change. And that change is ADC. African Democratic Party. Remember, the handshake symbol is ADC. If you can vote, and I know lots of you here can vote, take that opportunity to go vote for ADC, my political party, and the symbol is the handshake symbol. Listen to me again. If you are not voting for ADC, you are voting for the wrong party.